right, cool. Looks like we've got a decent number of people on board now. So just wanted to say hi to everyone. Welcome to the Plenti on OpenSolar partner webinar. On behalf of OpenSolar and Plenti, I'm so excited to be running this finance webinar. We're really going to be giving you guys a deep dive into firstly becoming accredited with Plenti, and also, of course, all the benefits of integrating this finance option into OpenSolar to help you guys speed up your process, secure your finance deals, and yeah, just make a really seamless end-to-end business management process. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Hersha. I'm the ProX lead for Australia and New Zealand here at OpenSolar. So I basically lead all the support, training and onboarding for OpenSolar users. And I'm based here in our headquarters in Sydney. And I'm joined here by Tyron and James from Plenti. If you guys want to give yourselves an introduction as well.
Right, so I'm Tyron. I'm from the National Sales Manager here at Plenti, and on my left, which is just directly in front of you in the screen, is James Squires, who is the Senior BDM who looks after the Queensland Territory.
Awesome, cool. Thanks, Tyron. I'm really happy to have you on board with us here. So yeah, just in terms of the agenda of the webinar today. So firstly, I'm going to be handing over to Tyron. He'll be doing his presentation on Plenti and sort of running through all of the cool finance options that they have on offer. And then he'll also be running through all of the benefits of integrating with Plenti on OpenSolar. And then I'll be giving you guys an introduction to OpenSolar for any of you who are new or haven't used it before, and also just giving you a quick demo of how the integrated finance actually works on the platform. And finally, we will have a dedicated Q&A session. So feel free to submit any questions you might have throughout the webinar. I think James will be answering them throughout, but we'll also have a session at the end to answer you guys live. Cool. So before we get into the presentations, we do want this webinar to be as interactive as possible. So we're just going to start off with a quick poll. So the first one is, do you currently offer a finance solution? So I think the poll should be coming up on your screens now. You can choose from one of these options. So the first one is yes, we promote finance on all our products. Second, yes, but it is simply there if a client asks. Third is no, our clients pay in cash or sort that themselves. Or lastly, no, but we want to or want to know more. So get polling. We'd love to see your answers here. Cool, and that's that. Awesome, cool. Thank you for putting in your polling suggestions. So I'm going to go on to hand over to Tyron. If you want to start off with your presentation on Plenti.
Perfect. Thanks, Hersha. So I guess we'll start with a little bit of an overview of Plenti for those of you who don't know us. So as you know, I suppose traditional lenders can be a little bit slow and complicated with their lending processes. So back in 2014, Plenti was essentially established to use smart technology and to provide faster and fairer loans out to the market. That was where the concept was born. As a founder-led private company, Plenti really laid strong foundations in anticipation of long-term market shifts and overall business growth. So they saw what was coming and really planned on a long and successful growth period into where we are now. This all reached a large tipping point in 2020 in September, when we went public and listed on the ASX, which was a large tipping point and a large success for our company. So where we really wanted to, I guess, build our origins from is being technology led, but it's always been on the back of a people led business. So service to us has always been an absolute pillar of our business, and a pillar that we've often lent on to ensure our success. You can just flick through to the next slide. Perfect, thank you. So we've been for some time now, and we're still currently taking a large market share in three main verticals. Those being the automotive business, the renewable energy business, and the personal loans business. They're three verticals that work side by side in Plenti that we're very proud of, and we all operate as a successful business unit together. We've been awarded and successfully delivered the largest government battery programs in Australia, those being the South Australia and the New South Wales battery programs, and facilitated over 18,000 battery installations alone over those programs, which is something that we are incredibly proud of. I suppose what we're really looking at doing, and what we've been doing for the last 12 months, is looking at where the industry is going and how we can adapt our service offering out to the market to make sure that what Plenti is doing is benefiting our clients the most, and benefiting the market, and where this all trickles down to is benefiting the Australian consumer as well. What we've seen is a shift from companies selling solar to companies starting to look into batteries, and we believe that will move on to eventually electric vehicle charging, and obviously electric vehicles being its own large business vertical in its own. So given the fact that we're operating in the verticals that we are, we think we're best placed to really help businesses transition their own business from what was traditionally just a solar space into some really interesting business verticals moving forward. This is all, I suppose, culminated in recent months with a very successful launch of our AGL partnership, which I guess circles around a VPP offering out by AGL through Plenti that allows Australian consumers to purchase batteries at a subsidized rate, which is, from what we've heard out in the market, has been one of the largest sticking points for people staying away from batteries at this point, is the overall cost and the time and how that's actually sold out into the market. So the AGL VPP and the partnership overall between AGL and Plenti has been a huge success in recent weeks and months, based on the back of the fact that we're able to subsidize batteries across the country. So I guess in terms of what we do, we are a financier, and the renewable energies is a huge part of our business. What we're looking to do moving forward is continue to create really strong partnerships, both government and private, to ensure that, one, we're doing the right things for the Australian consumer, and two, we're also creating partnerships that benefit the end user, the companies that are on this call today, and our future clients that are looking to work with Plenti. Asha, if you could go to the next slide. Thank you. So I guess why Plenti and OpenSolar? So the Plenti and OpenSolar partnership is one that's really born out of two companies striving for an unrivaled digital process to assist your team in their day-to-day roles. So we understand that how important finance is to solar and battery businesses, and we want to make sure that process is getting quicker and quicker, so you can spend more time doing what you want to be doing, and I guess the tasks that really drive your business forward. But we know that it's a pivotal part of the business, so we're constantly looking for partnerships like the one with Plenti and OpenSolar to make sure that we're able to benefit and work with your team in a way that adds value on a day-to-day basis. Being the choice for commercial and government partners and a proven track record, Plenti understands that we need to keep creating and finding these partnerships to ensure we're always looking to add value back out into the market and into our dedicated clients. So, adding value is also represented through service. So for us, we've always as I mentioned earlier, we've always really focused our business around service, and with 20 dedicated team members in the renewable team, what we're really looking to make sure is that if your clients or if your team ever need support from a Plenti representative, we're always there available to take that opportunity to answer that call, to work with your team to help progress through the finance applications and show them how finance can actually benefit their business on a day-to-day. So whilst we are completely technology-led, we are a service and a people-based company as well that really wants to make sure that we're pushing that forward. And with OpenSolar's integrated financing solutions, it allows Plenti clients to seamlessly get their finance approved through their proposal without actually leaving that proposal. It's a vital step for us to make sure that what you're doing when you're logging online and going through that process, you're not having to log out and go through a different portal and slow down your actual day, because we understand that the time that it takes to complete a finance application is incredibly important. So we're consistently looking at ways to speed up those processes whilst making them very efficient, effective, and something that you can use as a tool to increase your sales and your effectiveness on a day-to-day rate. So I just wanted to round out with another quick poll. So this is, what is the most important element of a financier to your company? So what we wanted to see with this poll essentially is we do get a lot of varying feedback that, you know what, service is the absolute most important thing to my business. When one of our team on the ground make a phone call because they're sitting with a client, we really need your team to be picking up that phone call. Some others are looking for longer loan terms. We've just moved into an 84-month and 120-month offering as well. So there's some unique offerings through Plenti as well. So just wanted to get a bit of a quick feedback and a quick poll around what's most important to you and your business, and what you'd like to see more from Plenti.
Cool, might just end it there. These are the results for this poll. If you guys can see that, looks like quick, accurate, and effective service is the most desired at the moment. Can you speak to that a little bit, Tyrone?
Yeah, perfect. So what I suppose, as I mentioned, being a people-led business, we really try and strive to have a 95+% answer rate from our team. And what we're looking for is, if your team is sitting with clients at 6, 7 o'clock at night, or 9 in the morning, wherever that time is, and you need some quick actions or quick responses to process a finance application, we want to make sure that our team, you have a dedicated mobile to speak to your dedicated account manager in each state that can help transition, answer your question, and make sure that process is really quick and easy. Service for us has always been the pillar of our renewable business and our renewable team. So with 20 people here on the ground waiting to basically answer those calls and help transition you from a client that's inquiring about solar and battery and finance to a client that's been approved and is now moving forward to get installed and closed as a deal, it's incredibly important to us that we've got our team ready to go.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you so much for sharing, Tyrone, and thanks for that lovely presentation. Awesome. So for you guys who haven't used OpenSolar or haven't had an account yet, I'm just going to be doing a quick overview of our platform, including a demo of how to access all of those Plenti options that Tyrone's been talking about and how to integrate it into your proposals. So just as an overview, OpenSolar is basically an end-to-end solar design and proposal software. So we're a mission-driven company. We basically have the aim to have a world powered by sunshine so that we can do our bit for the climate movement. And because of this, we're completely free to use. We have no hidden proposal costs, no monthly fees or lock-in subscriptions. So we're really leaving you guys free to grow, and we are the first in the world of that kind. And we were founded by the pioneers of remote solar design, these two happy chaps here, Adam Pryor and Andrew Birch, really big names in the solar game. So you know that you're in good hands here with really excellent technology. So OpenSolar is one of the fastest online selling tools. So you can create custom interactive proposals in under 2 minutes. And this is because we have automated 3D designs. So it'll automatically calculate shading, pitch, and azimuth. It's literally just a matter of painting on your panels and you're good to go. And of course, we also have integrated finance, such as Plenti and e-signatures. So we're really just trying to streamline your sales process to help you close your deals as quickly as possible. So not only are we fast, but we're also the most accurate selling tool. So we have third-party validated accuracy by the NREL and PVEL. We have a bunch of articles online which you can read in your own time. So our year-round shading analysis and reports means really accurate output. So this, of course, means fewer change orders, happier customers, and higher conversions. And lastly, we really are an end-to-end all-in-one business management solution. So not only can you design your systems and sell proposals, we also have a built-in CRM, and this allows you to manage your teams and workflows all within OpenSolar. But we do also have an open API option as well. So if you're using an existing CRM platform, be it Salesforce or HubSpot, you can also connect this with OpenSolar too, all for free, of course, as well. And we're also compatible with smartphones and tablets. So this is really great for if you're on the go, like you're traveling to a customer's site, you can easily whip out the iPad and go through the proposal and the design with your customers and also make tweaks while you're over there. And one thing that we really pride ourselves on is that we're a constantly evolving platform. So we love listening to users' feedback, whether it be new features, improvements to UI, and we actually implement this to constantly improve OpenSolar. And we have an increasing dev team, so we have a strong dev capacity to do so as well. So just some examples of some new features that we've released in our latest product release a couple of months ago. We now have a bill of materials, more sophisticated permissibility features, shade reports, and a lot more. So yeah, we really encourage you guys, whether you're new to OpenSolar or if you're a seasoned user, to continue sending in your feedback. It'll go straight to me and then straight to our product and dev team, and then considered on our product roadmap. So yeah, definitely recommend sending through any suggestions that you have to us. Cool, so I'm just going to hop into OpenSolar now and just show you where you can enable your Plenti finance options. So this is OpenSolar. I'm just on the home page right now. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to navigate to the control page, which is basically where you set up all of your backend settings for your organization. And then you just want to scroll down to pricing and payments and then go to payment options. And then you'll see a big Plenti banner right in the middle here. So I've already got Plenti integrated, but if you don't, then you will see a banner like this, which says click here to activate Plenti. And then you have two options from here. So if you're already a Plenti partner, then you'll just click on this callback button. Otherwise, you can click on this Plenti partner application form, and then you can fill out your app. Plenti will process your request. And once that's all cleared, they'll provide us with a unique Plenti token, and we'll add that into your account. And once that token is in, all you'll need to do is click on this refresh Plenti products button, and all of the integrated finance options will come up here in your payment options list. Awesome. And then you can also do things like edit the payment option. You can auto apply it, which basically means it will automatically apply to every future project that you create. And then you can also add in your down payment settings and things like that as well. So a bit of flexibility there. So yeah, now I'll just show you how to actually enable that on your project. So I'm just going to navigate to the project zone here. Just going to go into this existing project that I've already created. And then we're going to hop into the design zone. So this is basically where you lay down your panels, create your system design, and also select your payment options. So what you want to do is navigate to this payment options section here. So if you've selected the Plenti option as your default, then you won't have to do anything. Otherwise, you can just click on this override button and then select the options that you want to offer to your end customer. And OpenSolar is really cool. You can offer multiple payment options like per proposal, which is really good. So it basically allows your customer to compare between the bank transfer and the finance option that you're offering. And you can also offer multiple system options while you're at it as well. Cool, it's just going to hit save on that. And now I'm going to show you what the integration looks like for your end customer. So I'm just here on the online proposal page. So this is the end product of OpenSolar. You'll see that's an online proposal, which means that it's interactive. Your customer can easily flick between all of your payment options and then just easily compare between what you're offering them. If I just scroll down to electricity bill savings, they'll see the monthly repayment amount. They'll also see the lifetime bill savings here, including just like a net savings graph. And this is really cool because it's basically showing your customers that even if they take out a loan, which on paper can sometimes sound a bit scary and a bit daunting, they're seeing that they're still saving at the end of the day by taking out solar. So that's just like a really good visual representation to show them how the Plenti loans will be working. And then as Tyron was mentioning, they can actually apply for the loan through OpenSolar by clicking on that apply button there. We'll get like this little iframe here. I'm not accredited with Plenti, so I can't see that right now, but you'll see like when you are that all of the form is mostly pre-populated with all of the details that you've already put into this particular system. So all they need to do is just like fill in some personal details, or you can even be on the phone with your customer and do it for them. You have that option too. And then your customer can just accept the proposal online as well. They can just provide their signature here and you guys will receive an email confirmation. So yeah, all very quick and streamlined and all in one place. So we're just basically trying to eliminate those redundant processes of filling out multiple applications and going to multiple portals. Now it can just all be done on the one OpenSolar portal, which is pretty cool. And I just forgot to mention that, yeah, you'll also get like the full quotation table here. It'll show you things like the financed amount, the financing term, and also the monthly repayments there. Cool, so that's it for me in terms of the demo. I might just head back to the slides here. We would really like to take a few minutes now to answer any of your questions that you might have. So feel free to pop them in the chat. Tyron, James, and I can stay on for another 10 minutes and just answer any of your queries. Yeah, so ask away.
Yeah, Harsha, there was one asked in the chat by Sean. Just said, the most important element for him was a finance option which benefits our customers and is cost effective for them. So I think what we're trying to get to in that sense is that's why we've gone for longer term options. So we've created the 84-month for solar, the 120-month for solar and battery, because it creates an opportunity to be more affordable for your monthly repayments for clients that you're actually pitching out to. The other side of that is we're also looking to, at our commercial contracts like AGL, looking to subsidize the overall cost of battery systems by introducing that VPP element. So we're looking at hopefully reducing their overall spend by introducing these commercial deals, but then also adding loan term lengths that allow them to pay a smaller amount month to month with no cancellation fee. So the difference between really selling on a 60-month, which is the industry standard, up to an 84-month is really just a matter of reducing that monthly fee without the risk of a cancellation fee being attached to it.
Cool, thanks, Taryn. Any other questions for us, guys? We have one from High Commercial. I'm guessing they're asking if you guys offer commercial products.
Yeah, so I believe James jumped in and answered that in the chat. But just to raise the topic of commercial is something that we are definitely very interested in. We don't offer a commercial product just yet, but we will be looking at a commercial offering in the future. When that is, we're not 100% sure just yet, but it will be in the upcoming future that we will have a commercial product or begin looking into it a little bit further.
We have one from Jay. Can you include your costs in our pricing automatically? Do you mean, can you include your costs in OpenSolar? Is that what you're referring to, Jay? Could you confirm? I'll just take a stab and, okay, Plenti's charges. Tyron, that might be one for you.
Our charges are built into the actual overall monthly fees. So when the client, when they're on the portal and they can actually see what the monthly repayment is, it actually includes all the fees that are attached into that account. So that's the one figure that they are seeing for that monthly repayment will include all of our fees and charges.
Cool. So we have one from Sean as well. Does the interest-free offer have an upfront cost? How is that displayed if the customer is offered direct deposit and interest-free finance?
So there's no upfront cost for the zero free, as in we pay on day one. Whereas on a green loan that does look slightly different. But on the interest free, there's no upfront direct cost, as in you pay $350 on day one.
Cool, and I think Jay just had a follow-up question, including the fees that we pay for 0%.
So the fees that there's two fees on the side. You'll see a merchant fee, which is obviously goes out to the merchant, but the fees that are the monthly fee and the establishment fee is included into that actual final figure through the portal, which is included in the monthly repayment figure for your client. All those figures are added monthly and amortized over the length of the loan, and that is just included into that amount. So if it's $150 a month, that is the amount that they're going to be paying each month.
Cool, and I can see Ricky. Hey, Ricky, nice to see you again. I'm already with Plenti. When I refresh, I don't get the new payment options. I'll look into your account after this webinar, if that's all right, and give you a buzz about that. Cool, any other questions at all? Sorry, Taryn, did you answer Jay's third one, include the merchant fee automatically to cover our costs?
So Jay, what we can do is we can organize a call to roll through some and help you with your overall costing, just to help see how all that the costing on Plenti side of things works out into your quotes. We do obviously have a merchant fee, which is part of the 0%, and then we have client costs, which is the monthly fee, and the what we call a CAF as well, that is attached and amortized over the loan. But we can reach out directly, Jay, and have a conversation to make sure that what you're seeing on your side is exactly what you want to be seeing.
Just got one in from Sean. Does a 60-month loan have a merchant fee?
Yeah, so all interest-free loans have a merchant fee. So from our 12 all the way up to 120, they're varying merchant fees depending on the length of the term. So they'll all have some different merchant fee. which we can go into on a one-on-one discussion offline, just around what those merchant fees look like, as they are quite variable, and that's based off the cost to acquire, as obviously lending money.
Cool. So we're almost on the half hour, so we might wrap it up there unless there's any couple of remaining questions at the end there. Thanks so much everyone for joining, and thank you for joining me, Tyron and James. Yeah, hopefully you guys found that informative. Please feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions. I just noticed there's no email on that slide. I'm just going to type in my email in the chat box here. You're more than welcome to email me at any time for any support questions or anything. And Tyron, did you have an email or anything that you could pop in?
Yep, just popping it in now.
Okay, awesome.
There it is. And then happy to have any conversations offline with anyone around working around their finance, OpenSolar, and how we can help their business transition over the next 6 to 12 months into what we think is going to be a really important and interesting time in renewable energy in Australia.
Awesome. Thanks so much for joining again, guys. Hope you enjoy your days. Hope it's not too wet where you guys are. I know it certainly is in Sydney, but yeah, enjoy your Friday and your weekends, and we'll see you on the next webinar.
Thanks for having us, Asha. Have a great day, everyone.
Hey.
OpenSolar.